I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm in a good mood. And I'm sexy. Look at my big, luscious fucking beret that does... it's like it's like it always starts off fitting and then it just slightly slows back. But I like it. It's like red beret, red bra straps, black and white dress, uh, emerald and diamond earrings, God bless, or emerald and crystal to be like more honest about it, but still more honest. Either way, I'm happy. Do I want to keep on an earring? Sure, I'll keep on an earring because flash and drip and style. Let me talk to you about why my night was so good. Oh, my birthday is in 2 days, by the way. Happy birthday! Thank you! Okay, so I'm just here to tell you about how good my day went. I ran an event today and I was nervous because I was like, shit, it's gonna be my birthday. How many people are gonna show up? Are people gonna wish me happy birthday? Like, it's an early birthday event and I've never done one of those, but I thought to myself, you know what? I deserve it because I'm a sweet little chickadee and I love people so much and I want people to feel happy and I want to feel happy. And actually, I haven't had a birthday party since like what age? Like second, third grade? No, like second. No, not even before second grade. It's been a long ass time. Last time I had a birthday party, I was like what 4, 7 years old, wearing like a Hulk T-shirt and a party hat. It was super cute. I love that memory. God bless. Good memory. But it's like I thought to myself, I deserve to feel like good as an adult. And you know what? Tonight was a great night. I'm gonna tell you what I got for my birthday. A buddy of mine, Mike G, he was so sweet. He showed up and he said happy birthday, Tam, and he gave me a hug and he got me some Lindor caramel irresistibly smooth chocolates. I always get candy for this event, and my buddy, older buddy in the comedy scene, I won't say his name out of respect, and also anonymity reasons. Let's just say he got me this delicious big bag of candy, $15 for 188 delicious milk chocolate gold coins. And a part of I was upset at first, but at the same, well, mainly because it's like we were buying candy for the event. It wasn't exactly a gift my direction. But then I unsent my messages and then I communicated. It's like, hey, no, I'm not upset with you. I guess it's just like, damn, I need to show you about the joys of CVS coupons and Walgreens because it's like $15. $15. I'm grateful though. And it ended up being great. Everybody loved the chocolate. Everyone was eating it up. It was great. It was so sweet that the owners of the restaurant that I hosted the event at, they were so sweet. I got a beautiful, delicious Cubano sandwich with ham on it. Delicious, crispy, fried ham. Ooh, I'm gonna eat this shit up. Ooh, your girl ain't gonna be hungover tomorrow. She's gonna have them healthy fats in her system. Ow. Let's see. And we're only building up to the... I also got a little container of chili. It's fucking disgusting. The beans here need some work, but it's okay because everything else is delicious. And what's so funny is that when I went to this event, this one comedian who I won't say the name of, let's just say they're popular enough where they have been on TV, and that's out, and I'll just say that out of respect. They were so lovely. They were like, hey, like they ordered a big plate of food, but they were like, hey, you know what, I'm trying to lose weight. So, like, how about you to eat most of this for me? Because I'm trying to lose weight. So I ate like fucking 50 to 75%. Like, even when I thought, damn, I'm taking like half their food, they were like, you know what? Take another piece of brisket for me. Go ahead and do me that favor. You know what? Take the potato salad. And you can have all the beans because these beans kind of, and I was like, hell yeah. So I got to eat hella good already. And it was sweet because when I already was sitting down, another comedian, he came up to me. He was so sweet. Shout out to Michael. God bless you, Michael, you sweetheart. He came up to me. It's funny how there's multiple men. Michael is just a common white man name. It's okay. Just so you know, Mike, who got me these, is different than Michael. But either way, Michael came up to me and he was like, oh, hey, happy birthday, Tam. You want a drink or anything? I said, I would love it. Like, ooh, can I get a White Claw? And he got me a White Claw. And I got a White Claw. And then afterwards, the owner's daughter, very sweet, very sexy. I wanna love you. You already know. I want to say things to her, but I'm not going to say them because I got to be professional. I want to... I don't... Like, I'll put it this way. I'm the type of lesbian, gay, little, sexy little lady where I don't need to fuck a woman or date a woman. I can just be happy that a woman exists. That's how it works. I don't need shit from you, baby doll. Just keep looking beautiful and model-esque with your sexy Bayonetta-looking self. I love you. She's like Jade West from Victorious met Bayonetta. And it's so slay and cunty. It's perfect. Cunty means good, by the way. In gay language, it's good. But She was so sweet because she saw me just sitting here being all happy and shit, eating my nasty ass beans and chili. And she was like, "Are you hungry? Do you want anything?" And I said, "Ooh, I am actually." And you know what she got me? Sorry. It's 11:21 p.m. I'm screaming. I gotta. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna scream. Oh. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want to tell you about? Oh. Also, I forgot to mention last week, my comedy buddy. He was so sweet because he gave me a tip bucket. 1 second. 1 second, Angel. He got he got me a tip bucket. Beautiful antique bucket. Art Deco looking motherfucking cool, sexy shit. Technically, I think it's supposed to like hold ice, but whatever. Either way, and it has a QR code for my Venmo, and it also has my Cash App, so that niggas can send me money and tip me. And I got a good number of tips tonight. And also, my buddy gave me $15, which is our usual open mic deal anyway. So it's like, hey, you know what? Ouch! I hurt my fucking hand. That's gonna hurt in the morning. You know what? Timothy has enough money where I can comfortably walk into a strip club to continue my experience of loving women without needing to put my tongue or genitals anywhere near them. God, I just exist for me, sweetie. I can go to a strip club on my birthday now and throw like a solid $21. That's enough for me. I can be there for like not an hour. Not an, I don't know how long I'd be because I respect women. I don't think we need to get like I don't need to give women a free show. But it's like I would sit there and it's like, you know what? I could sit there with a small little stack of like $20 and just throw what I can. And then just be the happiest girl on earth with whoever performed for like 10 to 20 minutes and see how it goes. Then again, there are men who go to the strip club and don't throw any money. They just sit there and stare. So it's like, but I'm not trying to be like those niggas. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a bad bitch who, like, I love that it's like they knew me as like, oh shit, that's the bad bitch who's mysteriously is always sexy and has a lot of money to throw at the girls. God bless. I was giving them all my overtime in the past. Ow! It's been like almost 2 years since I've been back there. That would be wild. The house mom still recognized me when she saw me in public like a few months back. That was so funny. That's so sweet. I love that they recognized me. It's like, oh shit, there's the little sexy lesbian. God. Anyway, but that was so fun. Oh, I'm saving the best for last when it comes. I did a lot tonight. It was so fun tonight. Ooh, it was so fun. I'm still a little bit drunk. Let's see, what do I want to talk about next? Let's talk about what I did this evening, because I can tell I'm going to forget in the morning. So, after my event, which was a hit, by the way, a lot of people showed up. It was a lot of fun. Like, we didn't have like, how do I put this? The event I was running ended up wrapping up earlier than expected. But it didn't go bad. No, we still had plenty of people perform. What was my favorite moment of the night? This was okay. So a lot of people performed. I don't remember every joke they did, but I remember that I still had a good time laughing. And even when I zoned out, because, well, let's just say my dumbass should not have had a White Claw if I already spent most of the morning like bedridden on my fucking floor, sick as fuck. And if you're like, why are you bedridden on your floor? Because I decided overnight to drink an entire bottle of Ocean Spray White Cran Peach, and your body isn't supposed to do that. So, like, my body reacted as if I fucking drank, like, a whole bottle of bourbon and just decided Tamia needs to start dying on her floor and pissing all the time and feeling sick and nauseous and like she can't fucking move a single inch. Thankfully, I was able to get up and go to this event today. Thankfully, but it took, like, it was only like an hour or so before I got picked up that I was able to get my ass up the floor. It was bad. So, drinking a White Claw when I just got back to be healthy was a weird idea. So a consequence to that is like, okay, I saw some hilarious, amazing, brilliant, mind-blowing, funny as fuck performances tonight that were iconic as fuck that otherwise probably would have been burned into my memory forever. But you know what? Since I sadly have drinking alcohol when I already was in a fragile mental state, do I remember the jokes? Not exactly. Do I remember how much fun I had? Absolutely. So you know what? That's enough. I am still smiling from ear to ear and fucking lit as fuck, and it was great. What really made me happy is that the comedian who I thought wasn't gonna get up, they got up just to perform for me, and we also had a bunch of wonderful conversations, and they were just like spitballing ideas because I guess I'm really building up like a reputation as actually being really good at throwing events and producing stuff, and that makes them happy, and that makes me happy. So we were talking a bunch of stuff, but I won't say too much about it. Let's just say later on they got on stage just to perform because they knew I wanted to see them perform. Also, we need to kill some time so that the mic didn't wrap up too early because that would have been like a little like nah, I didn't want to wrap up early. The usual people who are regulars weren't able to show up tonight, but that's okay. I can always see them another night. I still had a great time. Oh, I had a great time, let me tell you. And they got on stage, the person, like the comedian who's been on TV and shit, they got on stage, they fucking owned the room so good, and their energy and presence was so fucking amazing and funny that when they got on stage, it's like a huge fuck ton of kids came out of nowhere. And when I say kids, it's like above the age of 18 but under the age of like 21, like a bunch of young youths. Maybe some of them could have been 16, 17, 15, I don't know, but they came out of nowhere and they just listened to this man talk and joke, and he said some of the funniest fucking jokes. He was like, we need to bring back racist accents, and he said some funny ass shit, and it and it was great. And it was so wholesome that eventually, towards the end of his set, he was like, and give it up for Tam, our comedy producer, because you know what? She did such a good event here that it's like, y'all don't have community spaces anymore, especially for the youth. Like, in this fucking city, in this town, in this area, there aren't any. And she has built a community space from the ground up where there wasn't one before. Like, look at this. We got a bunch of young ass niggas in here, and they aren't selling pussy or drugs. They are in here just chilling with some sandwiches, laughing at jokes, and it was funny as hell. They were all smiling and laughing, and that made me feel so happy, because the reason I started this one event that I've been running in the first place was because I thought to myself, we need more community spaces. Places where people who don't have anything to do on a Monday night, or just in general, can exist for free. Like, or for a limited amount. Like, I don't need hella money. Like, how do I put this? I'll put it this way. I like, would making money off of what I do be great? Absolutely. But I started this space because I thought to myself, I want a space where I can control it, where it can be a relatively safe space, where people can come and say all sorts of funny shit and have a good ass time and enjoy good quality jokes and performances and food for free or for low cost. And when I was a young girl, I know that I would have loved to know about something like this. In fact, fuck, now that I think about it, I repressed so much of my teenage years. It's well documented what I went through on here. Like, trust me, you could go through my page and you could see, like, it was rough. If like if I knew that there was a place for me to go when I was a young girl to like enjoy some free candy on the house and watch some people perform or do tricks or tell stories, I would have absolutely shown up there. And I probably would have enjoyed a lot of peace and sanctuary. But it's okay. I didn't have that when I was younger. But you know what's beautiful? I get to make that as an adult. And I think that, as sad as that is, and it disgusts me in a way, I deserved that when I was younger. I will say this. It makes me happy that I was able to see a packed room full of laughing, happy teenagers with, like, you know, with like energy drinks and with sandwiches, just have a fun time and laugh their ass off and stay out of trouble at a reasonable hour and feel safe and happy, and then all go outside just to talk near the water fountain. That made me so happy. And I love the praise I got, but I especially love that other people recognize it's like, this is a good community space. And she's like, every person who went up was like, she built a great room. Like, they were like, holy shit, this is a great room. Because it's like, not every room is a great room. Lots of places where people do comedy and like for events, open mics, all that, they usually like, or any sort of performance, they're usually just like, this is a dingy fucking bar and no one's listening. Oh, this is just like a Taco Bell lobby. And then now it's like, this is a place where you can genuinely like like, you could talk, you could vibe, you could do this, you could do that. They have food, they have sober options, everyone's friendly, and it's like, and they feel welcomed, and that makes me feel loved and happy. And they feel loved and happy, and it feels good that most people who got on, like, almost every person who got on stage was like, this is a great room. And that was beautiful. That means a lot to hear. That so many people just were like, wow, this is an amazing place, and they loved it, and they want to come back. Fuck yeah, God bless. Sorry, and I know that sound, but yeah, it means a fucking lot to me. I'm so fucking happy. Beautiful space. But yeah, so many comedians did fucking great. I was wheezing my ass off. Everyone was laughing their ass off. The comedians themselves and the performers were so fucking ecstatic, and it was such a great evening. I got so many hugs. I got so many praise. I also got a fuck ton of money in tips. And I know you're like, $21? Yeah, it's still a good amount of tips. Let's see what else happened. Oh, afterwards we went to a second mic in the city, and that was fun. I saw two different dudes who I had flirted with. One, and they were both best friends. And let's just say I was looking good. I was feeling tipsy. A lot of good stuff happened. Like, the bartender was especially, like, the bartender just could not resist the fact that, like, at first the bartender had a bit of an awkward attitude, but then I decided, you know what, I feel like flirting for no fucking reason. So I pranced my little ass over there, and I was like, excuse me, what's your name? He was like, oh, Alec. And I was like, Alec, ooh, I like that. With a C or with a K? He was like, with a C. I said, oh, I like that. That's fucking sexy. Oops, didn't mean to say that. And he was like, oh, he was like, hell yeah! And I was like, thanks for the Red Bull whiskey. Out of curiosity, how much would it be to get the whole can? And he was like, I could just give it to you for free. But then he dared me to, like, drink, and like, he was like, how about this? Do you think you can chug half of an ice cold Red Bull faster than I can chug a full lukewarm, like, one? And I was like, deal. Let's just say I lost that deal, but he was like, it's okay, because chugging it that fast is exactly how you get rings. And he showed me a video of some dude fucking a part of the Red Bull company, I guess, skydiving and then landing on the Bay Bridge and, like, gliding off the side of it and landing onto a platform in the middle of the ocean. It was kind of fucking cool, actually. It was awesome as fuck. That was tight. And he was laughing his ass off and giggling and smiling. That was great. Afterwards, my tipsy ass, when I get tipsy, I just get, especially with the Red Bull whiskey, I get social. Let's just say a girl who I couldn't tell how she felt about me, she saw me and she was like, ooh, girl, that outfit, I am loving this outfit. It is so attractive. It is so cute, so sexy. And I was like, thank you, girl. Because, you know, I'm wearing, like, the cutest little mini dress with the, yeah, I was like, hell yeah, sexy, God bless. I said, thank you, girl. I love showing off these legs. And then I started talking to the dudes, and as well as her, of course. We talked all sorts of stuff. I told them about, like, my old job as a luxury concierge. I told them all, like, I helped the girl, like, know all the websites to try to apply, like, and get a new side gig for those agencies and those companies. I told homegirl all sorts of stuff. It was funny. One of the dudes said that he was like, last time I saw you, you had a red rig on and you looked just like Ariel. You look just like Black Ariel with the red rig and the blue outfit on. But you know what? This time you look like Doja Cat in the Move video with that outfit. I was like, hell yeah, nigga, I'll take it. And the homegirl was like, what the? And we started talking about how Doja Cat looked in the Move video. And I also asked them, I was like, which do you prefer, Doja Cat thick or Doja Cat when she's cracked skinny? And they said, oh, we prefer thick Doja Cat. Absolutely. All natural, luscious, all that. And I was like, absolutely agree. Hell yeah. And let's just say, I showed the girl in the group how Doja Cat looked when she was thicker, and she was like, what the fuck is this video? She didn't understand the Move video. It's like, yeah, whatever. Those who get it, get it. Sometimes you just need to see a luscious, sexy lady with beautiful, caramellish, or unstirred Nesquik, to be honest, with Doja Cat's color. Like, you just need to see a pale black chick with big, luscious titties, or medium-sized titties, and a huge donka-donk ass and huge, luscious thighs say sexily into a camera, bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow, I go moo, over and over in like, beautiful rap pop song form. It's great. Love it so much. God bless. Ooh, Mama's sleepy. I better wrap this up. Shit, excuse me. Pardon me, sorry. Let's just say I started flirting with two best friends on accident. I like obedient men. That's what I'm into. One of the men I had actually sexted before, but not with photos, because I'm not that type. Just the type where it's like, If a dude is attractive enough to a certain bare minimum, then it's like, all right, sure, we could talk. Like, just tell me what you're into sexually. Tell me about your kinks, your wildest sex stories. I will talk to you about that shit 24/7. Hell yeah, two sex addicts having a conversation. Fuck yeah, it was fun. Anyway, but me and him started talking, and I low key accidentally was flirting again, because that's what I do when I'm tipsy, and also just how I am as a person. And let's just say one thing led to another, and I had this nigga doing squats in the street. I was like, oh, out of curiosity, do you work out? He said, yeah, I do every day. I said, oh, is that why your thighs always look so strong? Ooh, I always wondered about those. And he was and I was like, out of curiosity, how many squats do you think? He stood up and he just did 20 squats. And his homegirl was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Because it's just 1 second we're talking, the next second this nigga's doing 20 squats for me. Standing attention at my command, which I love in a man. Mm-hmm. And then next, let's just say one thing led to another. I was talking to his homie, who also, last time I met his homie when he was calling me Ariel and shit, he was high-key into me. Like, he could not take it. He drank too much and he was just staring me down and low-key blushing and shit, and it was kind of adorable. He was like, look at this guy with his little puppy dog eyes and his luscious little adorable little fucking rose petal lips. Keep that shit away from me, nigga. DSLs. Ow! Let's just say, did I accidentally tell a man, can I touch your hair? And then proceed to put his head on my chest as I stroked through his luscious, luscious, beautiful Jewish Mexican hair. Very fucking full and luscious. God damn, I love dating Latino men. They have great hair. Fucking amazing, beautiful, luscious hair. God bless. I love Latino men. But we can talk about that another day. But yes, I sure did. And then did more flirting happen? Some stuff. Some stuff flirting, some stuff not. I'm sort of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out with that. And also because I can tell when I'm drunk, when someone's getting a little too serious with flirtations or just not responding in the way that I want. I'm not going to commit to that further. But let's just say by the end of certain flirtations, I accidentally said he has some nice lips and a few other things, but he was not an obedient man, and I do not respect that. So I just was... And either way, towards the end, bro was just trying to be like, hey, Tam, come talk to me before you leave tonight. Like, hey, you should come hang out with me some more. Like, don't just wrap up this like, nah, talk to me some more before you leave. I want to talk to you some more. I was like, nah. Because I thought to myself, nah, you don't deserve to get to know me. Also, you did not respond to the luxury of having your head lay against these big, luscious memories as positively as I wanted you to. You need to be more grateful, you little slut. Also, on top of that, it's like, I like the type of guy where it's like, if I say call me ma'am, if I say call me daddy, fuck me, shit. Excuse me, pardon my language. Simply put, it's like, I'm sorry, sir. If I pass you a ball, you better catch it, is all I'm saying. And if you can't, then I'm gonna go for the niggas who can. So your nigga who was doing squats, higher chance of success. If that nigga approaches me and says, hey, Tam, I know we were sexting before and never sent pics, I will happily send a video of me helicoptering right now to you. I would say yes to him. If you said, hey, Tam, can I helicopter for you? I would say, fuck no. Like, fuck no. Like, cause no, you haven't earned that right. Do squats for me in public, drop down and give me 20, and maybe, just maybe, just maybe, you will earn the luxury of me giving you attention. But yeah, that was funny, because you also, like, that was so funny. Let's just say it's very interesting leaving an event and seeing, like, two best friends both kind of be like, did you see Tam and how she was with me? And I'm sure the push-ups guy must have felt kind of weird when it's like, wait a minute, or imagine how the squats guy felt when it's like, wait a minute, I was doing squats for her. Why did she let you lay on her titties? You weren't doing squats. Yeah, let's just say I was a certain level of tipsy, which is why certain things happened, but it was funny. But it still went well. Jesus Christ, I can tell that's gonna be embarrassing later. But it's like they didn't lay against like too much titty. It was like, I don't even think they got to lay on like full cleavage or like full squishy booby part. I don't know, enough to be pleasant that they were still super, that you could tell that they really were trying to keep talking to me. They were like, I need to keep her attention on me as much as possible. I like this, but it's like, opportunity was had, nigga. Let's move on. But let's just say, do I want to remember that when I'm sober? I might cringe about it. And or I might apologize to him. I might be like, sorry about putting your head on my titties, and well, it's like why he might just be like, why the fuck would you apologize for that? I don't know. But yeah, sometimes you gotta get very drunk and flirt with two best friends. And I know you're like, Tamia, which of those best friends were you actually attracted to? Let's change the subject. Yeah, but it was fun. It was nice, and also I could tell that they were genuinely happy to talk to me because I'm usually a quiet person, so they were just happy that it's like, oh shit, Tam's the level of drunk where she's approaching me with locked on eye contact, and she's about to ask me to describe my fucking race and like random ass questions. Yeah, God bless. I forgot I approached the Jewish Mexican nigga. I was like, can I ask what Latino you are? I totally forgot. He said I'm Mexican. I said, oh okay, cool, because I thought you were Cuban, and I got fucking confused. And he was and everyone started cracking the fuck up. Jesus. It's my Riz comes out naturally when I'm tipsy. It's so fucking funny. It just comes out so. It's like I'll accidentally make people blush. It's just like I'll just kind of approach a bar tender and I'll be like, so, what would it take to get a Pitbull with a shot of tequila in it? And then the bartender will just kind of blush and be like, oh, I can strike you a good deal, and it's like this. I like that I have hit that level in my life where my flirty riz, like regardless of energy drinks or not, has gotten so good where it's like, fuck being timid and shy. I'm gonna flirt with you off the bat, and I'm gonna make you blush, and then I'll just leave a bar getting like drinks or like coffee on the house or like definitely like stuff that definitely people would have been charged more for. But it's like, hey, she had a nice smile and a nice rack. Hell yeah, look at that waist. Look at how nice she is to me. She deserves it all. God bless. That's sweet. Oh shit, how are we already at the 26-minute mark? God damn. Okay, let me speed this up a bit. Ooh, let's see. It was a great night. I got tons of hugs, especially from my one comedy homegirl. She was super sweet. She hugged me so hard that she almost snapped my fucking neck off my body like a little fucked up Barbie doll. But she's sweet. She could not stop praising me. She said, you look so beautiful, and the rooms you have opened up are amazing, and you are a natural producer and great at making events, and you deserve it all. You are everything. You deserve every single good thing that's happening to you. You are the best. Oh, I almost threw up. You are golden. She was praising the shit out of me. She could not stop to the point where it's like, girl, I got a praise king. You're about to make me bust. And she was super nice. She was hella friendly. And she was ecstatic. God bless. Also, another homegirl of mine, or home non-binary. Okay, their pronouns are girl and bruh, as they say. So, they also tagged along. Funny enough, I invited them to the event, and they came about like two comedians before the event was going to end. But then they saw my other homegirl, and they were like, oh shit, what the fuck? Emma from Sacramento. I know her. And then they started like they were happy as fuck to see each other because I guess they hadn't seen each other in like 2 fucking years. So I'm super glad that I invited her out. Yeah, them. I'm glad I invited them out because they were fucking ecstatic to see their old homegirl that they haven't seen in 2 years. I'm so glad I got to make that happen. And the whole night was great. A lot of great shit happened. I'm super fucking happy. Uh, that was hella funny. Anything else worth mentioning? Let me think. Oh, right, the biggest thing. Okay, let me think. Is there anything else huge that I'm forgetting to miss out to mention? I forget. Now how was I gonna forget this? My buddy got me a gift, and I want you to guess what my comedy buddy, closest comedy buddy. Funny enough, the Mexican Jewish nigga tonight, he roasted me. He said, girl, your best friend is like 80. I said, he is 71, thank you. But still, guess what I got? Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, it's a tablet. He got me a 10-inch tablet, 64-bit octa-core Cortex A55, a Yumi AIOS, whatever that means. I have a tablet. No, and it's like, I thought it was just the tablet he already owned that he had a passcode for it. Like, no, he reassured me like 5 times. He was like, nope, this is a brand new tablet. No passcode, no nothing. Just entirely for you so that you can do even more events and control the music easier and do anything you'd like. And like, I remember, like, the way he revealed it to me was that before I left my house, he was like, just so you know, I have something for you. And You might want to bring it inside your house before you come back out so we can go to the event. I was like, okay. I was excited. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, ooh, is it going to be a tripod and speaker? Is it going to be some candy? Is it going to be a katana? I love katanas. Ooh, what's going to happen? But I came out, and in this cute little grocery outlet bag, a whole tablet. I was so happy that I almost cried. And I'm still happy. I'm in disbelief. I'm going to have to open this up tonight and do some things with it and download as many apps as I have a tablet now. Now, I'm going to say it like this. I am so grateful that I have friends in my life who love me so much that they will travel all the way from Sacramento just to pick me up and take me to comedy events. I'm so glad that I have people in my life who love me enough to be like, hey, Tam, you know what? Happy birthday. You deserve a tablet. Because last year, I remember for my birthday, my comedy buddy, before, like, we were still pretty close. Or we got along well. We were like allies, is what I will say. But even back then, it's like I remember I was like, "Hey, you promised me a free drink on my birthday." That nigga said no. He was like, "Maybe no, I'm not doing that for you." And I said, "No, what? You promised. I have it in text format." And then he was like, "Okay, maybe." And like, but even just so it's like it's so funny that a year later our friendship has developed so strongly and beautifully that he's like, "Hey, Tam, I love you so much, and you're worth it. And here's a fucking tablet." Because I want you to be happy and thrive in all of your goals and your successes. And that's so beautiful that I wanted to cry, throw up, and jump for joy and squeal and hug and so much all at once. It was beautiful. And I hope they know how much it means for me. I'm so grateful that I have a venue that loves me and respects me so much that if they mess up, they apologize to me. If I do well, they congratulate me and they say I did fucking great and that I deserve all the best things. And they hype up even more stuff with me and for me, and they even try to get me connected to other people. Like, I showed up today, and the bartender, who usually is pretty straight faced, he was so ecstatic to see me that he was like, "Hey, Tam, this guy owns this other bar venue. Come talk to him. He wants to do comedy tonight. He heard about how good your stuff is." And, like, and was trying to set me up to be like, if this goes well, you could do comedy with him. Like, and it makes me so fucking happy that I'm, like, mountains are being moved for me. Opportunities are being made. Everything is going great. I have people who love me so much that they stay till the end of an event just to congratulate me, thank me for opening the room, and to say they're coming back. I have people who love me enough where they're so grateful that I even started the event that they fucking make me beautiful Cubano sandwiches that are delicious as fuck. And they give it to me so that then they could fucking so just so that they can make just to tell me happy birthday and make sure I'm well fed. They love me so much that even bartenders, I have several rooms, they're bartenders and restaurant owners and more, tip. And even if they already tip, they will tip twice just to make me feel loved. Not just because it's my birthday, but just because they love me that much. I want you to understand. Like, sometimes I work, like, I'll put it this way. I get anxious and feel weird if I sit with the feelings of overwhelming joy, love, and gratitude, but I also feel weird if I over talk about it. But I just want to let you know in my heart and my soul before I start crying that this means more to me than you can ever imagine. I'm so glad that I got to have a night where it's like it's not about any losers who were ever romantically involved with me. It's not about, like, nothing made me feel inferior tonight. It was a bunch of people showing me love and making me happy and making me fucking smile. And even any small moments with, like, little hater bitches who were on the patio judging me or whatever. It's like, fuck them. They were dumpy as fuck anyway. And it's like, work out your insecurities, ladies. It's not my fault you're wearing a sweatsuit and I'm wearing a cute little dress. So take it up with God. Uh, and like even then those bitches left. So fuck it. And I had a great night. I'm super like, and today, and this year was one of those years where it didn't matter who told me happy birthday or what, because I was surrounded by loved ones. But like the last few fucking years of my birthday have just been, I'm gonna lay down in bed and cry in the fetal position, or romantic partners destroying my fucking birthday for me, or like at most it's like, okay, like a mid birthday with Liam where we go to the mall and he gets me a few cute items, but it's still just like tolerance, not like overwhelming joy. And today was a day where it's like, look, it's like an early birthday celebration. I had a technical party. I got gifts. People loved me enough to give me gifts and to show up. Tried to plan birthday events before where people couldn't even show up, even if it was planned months in advance. I had people show up for me. I had people make me feel gorgeous and beautiful and endlessly praise me and compliment me. I had people that showed me love, gave me free food and candy and gifts and snacks and drinks and a fucking tablet and opportunities so that I can keep doing what I love. And I just feel so happy. God bless. Anyway, may everyone bless me tonight. I feel so amazing just as I am. I am so beautifully grateful for every good thing I've experienced tonight. Thank you so much. God bless me. Now, I'm gonna take my ass and I'm gonna eat this delicious Cubano sandwich and probably some delicious gold chocolate coins. By the way, did I mention that my buddy paid $15 for this one? 50. It's like I almost was mad about it, but then I was like, okay, it's not that it's a bad candy. It's just like, why did you pay 50? I even talked to other people about it. I was like, is it me or is $15 a lot for this? They were like, he should not. That's like $4. What do you mean 15? He got scammed. But it's delicious, and I'm glad I have it. And I'll try not to eat too much so I don't burn a total hole in my cavity for my birthday. But like, yeah. Also, one of my home, I guess I could say homegirls because they go by that, non-binary gender fluid type shit. But they were like my non-binary homegirl of the homegirls I was hanging out with tonight. Aside from Emma, like the non-binary one, they were super great, and we had a great fucking time, and we enjoyed ourselves, and they were so sweet. They were even like, "Hey, if you want, we could do stuff tomorrow to keep the birthday vibes going, or if you want on your birthday, we could go to Denny's and we could like talk and vibe and hang there." And they even told me about how tomorrow they have this like watercoloring event or like painting event at this one area, and I'm just so flattered to have people in my life that love me enough where it's like, hey, look, you actually watch my Instagram story. You actually, like, check in on me and see how I'm doing. You have insight on my life. You remember things about me. You invite me to places and you want to be invited to places in my life. And you actually show up. And you don't flake. Like, I just feel so great. I'm so grateful because it's like I've had a very rough life. And I have a million memories of me waiting in the cold for people to show up to plans that they agreed to and never doing so. Or people saying that they loved me. And so much terrible stuff happened. So I'm very moved that it's like I have people who love me and they show me. God bless. I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna start throwing up and shit. I gotta. I'm actually gonna start throwing up. Also, because I'm sitting at a bad angle. But God bless everybody who made tonight special. Now I'm gonna eat my delicious chocolates and gold coins. Some Lindt Lindor chocolates with the caramels. Thank you to Mike G. I gotta thank him for hosting. I'm gonna play on my little new tablet. God, I have someone who loved me enough to buy me an expensive tablet. I have a tablet. They already bought a tablet for the sake of like comedy and event purposes, and they went out of their way to be like, you know what, fuck it, she deserves her own personal one to do whatever she wants with. I'm so fucking blessed and grateful. And then on top of that, I have a beautiful, delicious sandwich that I didn't have to pay for, and people who love me, and people who still want to celebrate with me, even before my birthday comes, or even after this event, or even after all the birthday events. They want to keep planning more with me. Also, I'm sorry if I flashed my ass cheek. I don't think I did. God bless. Amen. Thank you so much. Peace out. Bye. Have a nice night.